Juris feeds it to Goodrow with a shot. That deflects wide of the goal. Weidman to it. Tips it back to the line to Jiri Hudler. He's been hot. 5-game streak. Hit the post. That changed direction off the iron out the other side. But bumped by McLeod in the corner. Cody McLeod stole the puck. Scarbosa on the other side. Barry at the point. He'll play it deep again. McLeod behind the net takes the pass. Holden's out front with a shot. Ramo makes the save. Nick Holden playing as a forward tonight. Face-off win for the Flames. Giordano works it across the line. Over to Goodrow. Top of the circle. Here's Hudler down. Monahan out front. Couldn't take the pass. Looking for the tap in. Giordano one-timer. Stopped by Varlamov. No rebound on the near side. Plays it to the line for Russell. Deflected out by Iginla. Flames have to regroup. Quickly back in comes Goodrow. Jiri Hudler on the wing with a shot, steered aside. Big rebound off the end boards right to Iginla. Big comparisons made to what Colorado did last year, what Calgary's doing this year, how quickly it's come together for them. Shot from the line by Schmid, deflected on goal. There's Ferland looking for his first NHL goal, and he couldn't get it on net as Varlamov was down on his back inside the goal. They've got Duchesne out there with Tanguay and Briere right now. As Watt has some early line shuffling, there's a chance for the Flames out front. Ferland with another chance for his first NHL goal, and Varlamov had the answer. Strong start to the second period for the Flames. Johnny Goodrow over the line. He'll chip it in and get it himself in the corner. Threw it out front. Weidman scores! What a setup by Johnny Goodrow. 1-0 Calgary on the power play.
What amazing speed by Goodrow. He's going to enter the zone, cleverly chip it by the two Colorado defenders, and race to get that puck before it crosses the goal line. And then with his head up, spots Dennis Weidman right in front. That is just a clever little play. Weidman knocks it right out of the air, too.
That's a good finish.
That's a great finish for his 9th goal, which is tough because you really can't pad your so-called stats in that department.
Yeah, you want to get your PK numbers up. It's not going to happen when you're not in the box. Here's a chance on the power play. Tipped on goal. Great save, Ramo, on the redirect by O'Reilly. Passes back to Tanguay with a shot. Deflects. They score. Traffic in front over the head of Ramo. It's a power play goal, and the Avalanche answer back to tie the game at 1. Hit it.
Kari Ramo clearly feels also right at the very instant that was the case.
Upon further review, the Colorado player powered the puck in with the glove, no goal.
Barry up the boards for Tanguay. Brings the puck to center with O'Reilly. Alex Tanguay over the line, drops it off for O'Reilly with a shot. Blocked away by Kari Ramo. Hayden plays it behind the net, right to Weidman. Bulma trying to get to it, can't. Lead pass to McKinnon. He'll work it over the line. McKinnon feeds it right side to Johnson with a shot. Ramos save. Rebounds loose. Ramos able to cover up. Weidman onto the puck. Tried to throw it out front for Hudler. Broken up. Could be a 2-on-1. Duchesne to O'Reilly. Barry joins the rush. O'Reilly over to Duchesne. Scores! Matt Duchesne on a 2-on-1 ties the game at 1.
Matt Duchesne with a great block in his own zone, and that leads to this play. Dennis Weidman can get caught. It's a 2-on-1, and this is what the Colorado Avalanche live and die by. Lots of 2-on-1s. They love them, but they give up a ton of them. And there it is, and it's O'Reilly and Duchesne. Great speed. I love how Barry comes in there as another option, but that's just a beautiful tape-to-tape pass from O'Reilly right onto the stick of Duchesne. No hesitation. Impossible for Ramo to come over that quickly from his left to his right. But that's all started because of a great shot block.
Off the draw, shot. Ramo makes the save. Rebound played out front, just out of the reach of Briere, who gets it back to the line to Stollery. Long shot from the other side by Redmond, and Ramo there with traffic in front. No rebound. He hangs on.
It can be a benefit and a hindrance.
There's Redmond throwing it into traffic. They score. Hit something in front, right in the crease between the legs of Ramo, and Colorado's taking a 2-1 lead.
We see this a lot, don't we? Just throw pucks to the front of the net. They win the face-off. Redmond just heads towards the goal line, throws it out front. And on this one, I'm not sure what that hits, if it hits Schmid or that might hit McLeod, I think. Or it might be Holden in front, Nick Holden. Yeah, I think his right skate at the end
Up to Goodrow. Poke check to the line by Erik Johnson. He'll skate it down the wing himself. 3 Avs over the line. Johnson shot off the stick of Ramo, and the puck goes out of play. Giordano shoots. Ferland with a shot off the outside of the net. Nice play off the back of the goal to himself. To Giordano with a shot. Save. Rebound between the pads. And Varlamov notices the puck's there and squeezes the legs for a whistle. Goodrow plays it ahead. Hudler got it out to Juris. Brody joins the rush. Juris over the line. Passes to Hudler with a slap shot. Varlamov comes out to challenge and makes the save. Fires it across to Jan Hayda out to Iginla at center ice. Up to Matt Duchene just off the bench. Duchene turns on the wall. Feeds it back to Barry. Barry with a chance for a shot. Pad save. Ramo. Iginla couldn't corral the rebound. In the skate to Jones. Picks it up off the wall. Trying to find Brody a little too far. Brody stays in deep. Monahan comes in to help. He's cut off by Tanguay. Barry winds up with the puck, gave it away. Jones out front. There's a shot. They score. Glenn Cross ties the game at 2.
Tyson Barrie, usually very dependable, if not terrific with the puck. And here's going to be a turnover right here, and this is going to be costly. He thinks that Matt Duchene is in good position for it, and that leads to the turnover. And Jones finds Curtis Glencross, and that is a deadly one-timer right there. Varlamov trying to come out and take away that angle, but that's just a great shot, great release.
In a 2-2 game. Yuri Hudler tips it in. Juris on the forecheck, bumping with Barry. Juris forces a turnover with a good play. Fed to Russell with a shot. Glove save, Varlamov. Ferland and Landeskog still going at it. In comes McKinnon over the line. Landeskog with a shot off the glove of Ramo over top of the net. Long flip out into the Calgary zone. Brody knocked it down, and Glencross races onto the puck on the other side. Glencross into the zone. Stops on the half boards. Across to Giordano with room to shoot, and Varlamov makes the save. Kicks it free, but it goes right to Iginla. Leaves it for Landeskog. Behind the net for Iginla. Twisting and turning. Got it out front. Landeskog jammed it on goal. Ramo hugs the post and makes the save. Winds up with a puck. Glencross takes it away. Finds Jones. Jones trying to get around Gennon. Ties him up just enough to allow Barry to get the loose puck. Long pass finds Tanguay at center ice. Gets around Russell. Tanguay right in. Scores! What a goal for Alex Tanguay, and it's 3-2 Colorado.
Well, it's all about speed for both these teams. Long stretch passes, transition, all those sorts of things, and Alex Tanguay sure showed his experience on this play right here. This is just a marvelous move right here on Chris Russell. Russell thinks he has body position on him, and he fakes as though he's going outside with that long reach, able to get the puck by, and then just terrific hands and patience by Tanguay. Waits and waits
to the line. Weidman hustles over to keep it in with a good play. Flames keep the play alive. Giordano, great job knocking that shot down, and a great save by Varlamov through traffic. Got the right leg on that one. 1.5 to go in the third. Here they come. Dumped in by Hudler. He heads into the forecheck with Monahan. Glencross and Jones with him too. Glencross can't take the puck in the corner. Jones hustles over. Back to Russell at the line. Here's Weidman. Weidman, wrist shot, scores! Are you kidding me? 1:17 left in the third. The Flames have tied the game at 3.
Calgary's been so good on puck retrieval. They stick to their game plan, getting pucks deep, using effort and determination to track down loose pucks, not giving up on plays, keeping pucks alive, ultimately getting the puck over to Dennis Weidman. Lots of traffic. Hudler right in front, Glencross. Many layers again. Varlamov having an awfully difficult time. But the key right there, what Dennis Weidman does so well, getting pucks through on net. And that's why he's scoring so often. For 400 in his sights now.
Avalanche have other ideas. Shot stopped by Ramo. What a save. Rebound shot wide of the goal by Landeskog. Juris against Duchene. There's right up the drop. Byron breaking through. Byron right in. Stopped by Varlamov. Dragged that right leg and robbed Byron. First 4 seconds of overtime. What a sit. Ahead to center. Carries it himself. Down the wing. Turns on the boards. Waits for support. Flip back to the line for Giordano just off the bench. Up front, Monahan. Stopped by Varlamov. Puck loose. They score! Sean Monahan in overtime. And the Flames, for the 6th time this season, complete another third period comeback, and Bob Hartley gets his 400th regular season win over his old team. What a game.
What a play by Sean Monahan to spot Giordano coming off the bench, and then he gives a little saucer pass. Beautiful heads-up play by Monahan all the way up the ice. Head up, trying to figure out what his options might be. Recognizes, wait for time. Giordano comes off the bench, and then they attack from there. I thought Varlamov had made the save and held on to it, but Giordano just goes directly. There's Giordano coming off the bench now. Now he gets a shot, and Giordano goes directly to the front of the net, and he just bangs away at it. The puck is loose, and Monahan picks up the cookie right there. Varlamov had it laying right in front of him, didn't know it. Wow, deserving of Monahan to get this goal too after that amazing play.